Hello artist, welcome to Mr. Melvin Makes. Today I will be using chalk pastels to illustrate Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. Before I start working on that most beautiful sky, I'm going to first have to draw an Arctic landscape, and I'm going to choose to draw it with a polar bear. Follow along as I use my basic drawing supplies to get started. Because I am using a dark gray paper, I will be using construction paper crayons to outline and color my polar bear plus my landscape. You can follow along as I go through steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and lastly 5 to draw a bear. You could follow along with me or choose any animal you'd like in place of a polar bear for your landscape. As I work through my polar bear, I thought it'd be a great time to talk about the Northern Lights, sometimes called Aurora Borealis, or the Southern Lights called Aurora Australis. Those appear when tiny particles stream out from the sun and hit the Earth's atmosphere. The particles give some of their energy to atoms and molecules of gases in the upper atmosphere. But the atoms and molecules cannot hold the energy. They quickly give it off as another kind of energy, the color of light we call the aurora. These lights occur most often around the North and South Pole because the incoming particles have an electric charge. As these particles arrive, Earth's magnetic fields guide them towards the North or South Pole. We can thank Highlights Kids for all of that great information about the Northern Lights. They've got great info on lots of other things. Check them out sometime. Notice how I use a light blue outline to break up the space between the icy ground and the white polar bear. Using contrasting or different colors is a great way for artists to emphasize the important parts of your artwork. Next, I'm going to work on my mountains. I outline those in a darker blue just to show that they are further away from the light blue polar bear. Making mountains can be very easy. All you have to do is draw a zigzaggy line, kind of like the letter M across your paper. Then, at the high points of the M, or zigzaggy line, draw squiggly lines down. From the low points of the mountain, draw a squiggly line over and connect it to the first line in the shape of a triangle. Then, all you have to do is add color. Make one side dark and the other side light, and boom, just like that, mountains appear. Now finally I will work on the Northern Lights. I begin by selecting cool color chalk pastels, like greens, blues, and violets. Then I will draw just a few squiggly lines in the sky. Less is more here, trust me on that. Next, wrap a Kleenex around your finger and then brush the chalk just straight up. Super easy and mesmerizing to do this. Enjoy. After this, avoid touching the chalk pastels because it can smear more. Add any last details you feel you might need, and remember to feel proud of whatever you chose to make today. Happy making, artist, and enjoy!